Roll, roll, roll your blunt full of CBD. I keep forgetting that I need to come up with something for when I'm not rolling up. Because I'm definitely not rolling up today. Oh, happy Easter, you dig? He has risen. Shout out to my Heavenly Father. Thank you, Jesus, for dying for my sins. And anybody that doesn't agree with me or, feel a type of way about me, you know, praising God on my videos, deal with it. You dig? But anyway, um, we are back with yet another review, and it's coming from JK Distro, and oh, it's a drink. I got that drink in my cup. Now, I've been dealing with cannabis syrups. They've been my go-to on days that I'm not smoking, like a day like today. I mean, I'm smoking later on, but I've been around family and things to that nature, so you can't just spark up at mama house and different things like that. But I've been on the cannabis syrups and stuff like that. But this one is a straight drink. Look at this. Read it now. Read it now. Straight drink. Delta 8 drink blue. It says blue lemonade. Blues lemonade. Oh, this guy here. That must be blue. Whatever. But it's Sticky Ed's Delta 8 products. Hold on. It's Blues lemonade, but it's Sticky Ed's. I can't, whatever, not for me, but to figure out whether it's blue lemonade or if it's Sticky Eds, but whatever. So maybe it's Blues lemonade from Sticky Eds. Okay, I get it. This is an 8-ounce drink. This is 2.5 milligrams per ounce. Whoa. Not 2.5. It is 52.5 milligrams per ounce. There's 420 milligrams of Delta 8 THC in this drink. Now, let me read the instructions to you because this is strong. You dig? Like, this is strong. One, please keep out of reach of children. And it should not be used with pregnant women while they're pregnant or while they're breastfeeding. Also, it also says it contains THC, which we know because it's Delta 8 THC. It's Blues lemonade. Now, be careful with this. This is the most crucial part. Do not exceed more than 2 ounces per 12 hours. Activation time for this to kick in is usually between 30 and 40 minutes. But looky here now. Do not exceed more than, it's not zooming in, so there it is. Do not exceed more than 2 ounces per 12 hours. Now, that's actually why I had to wait to do this review, because when I first had it, I was going to do it last night, but I didn't want to fall asleep on it and not really get the effects. So I woke up early this morning and I took it, and it was around 6 a.m. because I knew I was going to do some cleaning and things to that nature before I got my day started. But so now I had to wait 12 hours to tell you about it and to be able to have a shot for the review. So here it is. I got my shot glass right here that lets you know exactly where 1 ounce is. So we're going to do 1 ounce. Okay. Exactly 1 ounce. Yeah. Okay. And get this correct, man. Whenever a company takes the time to put warnings on there and instructions as far as how not to do too much of it, I take that seriously. They know what they're doing. So if they say don't take more than 2 ounces in a 12-hour period, listen to them. I always drink a little bit of the Sprite first. Now, you don't have to mix this with a Sprite, or 7 Up per se. You could probably mix it with like a regular lemonade or whatever your drink of choice is. It's just that from coming up and watching my fellow Texans and people who drink syrup, they always use like a Sprite or 7 Up or a Fanta or some kind of carbonated drink. That's why my go-to is the carbonated drink as well. So let me just add this in. 1 ounce of the carbonated tip there. It's gonna fizz up a little bit. Now this is what I do. Now you can't shake this, of course, because it's a carbonated drink. So what I like to do is just, I turn it upside down slowly. Kind of do that a little bit. I'll turn it slow because I want it to get good and mixed in. Okay? Do it like that. All right? So now it's all the way mixed into the drink without having to shake it up. What I really, really like, the first thing I liked about this is how thin and easy to mix it was. Excuse me. There's been times when I've had the syrup, and sometimes the syrup is so thick that when you mix it in, there's a you have to wait a certain amount of time for it to dissolve and really be, incorporated into the drink, which is, I mean, not a big deal per se, but I do like the fact that this is so thin that it goes ahead and just mixes right on in. You know what I mean? I really, really, really do like that. So, salute to Health, Wealth, and Self. Shout out to J.K. Distro, man. Keep coming with the products. Let's have a drink. Yeah. Now, the first thing I'm going to talk about is the taste. Mwah. 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 Magnifico. Magnifico. If you like blue raspberry, you're going to love it. It just turned my regular Sprite into a flavored Sprite. It's a blue raspberry Sprite now. This is definitely a blue raspberry Sprite. Now, it's a flavored Sprite, and I like it a lot. The flavor is on point. And I'm really glad that it's not so sweet that it now turns my Sprite into a really sweet drink, because I would not have liked that. I like that the blue raspberry, the blue raspberry lemonade part of it, it kind of gives it like a little, little tartness to it. Excuse me. Carbonation. It has a little tartness to it that really kicks in. I like that. I like the way it changes the flavor to, now I have a blue raspberry Sprite, and it is delicious. That's the first thing. The second thing I want to talk about is that they are so on point with saying that the activation time is within 30 to 40 minutes, because it really does kick in between 30 to 40 minutes. And it's not like you have to drink the entire Sprite like that for it to kick in. You know what I mean? Like I said, you seen what I just had, a swallow or two of it. I am going to finish this Sprite, but I don't have to kill the Sprite in order to get the effects. I can just kind of sip on it, and as it starts to kick in, it's almost like, with me taking my time and drinking the Sprite, it kind of gives me like a time release type of feel, to where, in 30 minutes, my first little bit kind of kicks in, and it's just like a nice little mild effect, and it just slowly kind of kicks in and keeps me elevated for a while. The feeling that I get from it, being that it's Delta 8, I get a feeling of euphoria. And there's something about the drinks, like the syrups and this as well. There's no Delta 8 taste. Like when you're smoking a flower infused with Delta 8, you can taste the Delta 8. Some people don't like it. It doesn't bother me at all. I rather enjoy it. But with this, there's none of that. excuse me, there's none of that at all. All you get is the blue raspberry flavor, which I really do like. Um, there's a feeling of euphoria. There's an elevated feeling. It doesn't make you sleepy. That's what I was super hype about, is that it doesn't give me that lazy, I just want to sit here and kind of do nothing type of feel. It doesn't do that at all. In fact, it gives me that euphoric feeling of like, okay, word, this is cool. You know what I mean? Like I can still continue my day, get things done, and still focus. Like if I had homework to do, if I was in like college or something, if I had a homework to do, I could totally be drinking this and really get my work done because for some reason, for me, for moi, that's French for me, it gives me a feeling of focus. It helps me to focus. Give me just a second. Uh, yeah, it gives me a feeling of focus to where I can continue or do whatever I had planned to do and really go ahead and knock it out. I love that part of it. I love that part of it. Uh, and like I said, the feeling of euphoria, a little bit of silliness. If I can be honest, it gives me a little bit of silliness too. Like I find myself maybe laughing harder at something that I might not have laughed so hard. Not that it's making me laugh at stuff that I wouldn't laugh at, but it makes me laugh harder. Like it's a more enjoyable laugh. Like I was watching Hangover today, and Hangover's a funny movie, right? And it's funny even years later. I hadn't seen it in a while, so it's a funny movie. But since I had my little drink in me, I was cracking up like it was like watching again, like how I watched it for the first time again. It was just hilarious all over again. Even though I knew what jokes were coming, even though I know exactly what's gonna happen, I found myself smiling before the funny scene would happen, and then laughing as like I usually if I'm watching it and I hadn't seen it in a while, I'm laughing, but I'm just kind of like more smiling and enjoying the movie to where after having this drink, I'm actually laughing again out loud, like LOL, but really though, really laughing out loud. You know what I mean? Not just saying LOL, really laughing out loud. I I gotta give it two thumbs up. I have to give this two thumbs up because I really, really enjoyed it. Uh, and I I rarely say this, but for this right here, I recommend this. Like, I want you to try this and tell me what you think because I don't know anyone else who has had it to tell me if I'm tripping by liking it so much. Like, so I really want you to try it and see if you like it as much as I do because I'm I'm crazy about it. Like, I want to try every flavor of this that's available. If every flavor is as good as this blue raspberry, just as they say, just take my money now. Just take my money now because I gotta have it. I have to have it, y'all. So I'm gonna give this absolutely two thumbs up. I'm still tripping how JK has just really been coming with the products, dude. It's wild. But anyway, uh, I appreciate you, man. I love you guys. I hope you have a great Easter. Salute to health, wealth, and self. As I like to say here on Smoking Legal, keep it positive or keep it pushing. You dig? Keep it positive or keep it pushing. And this right here, try it. Try it. In the comments, let me know what you think. Salute.